Okay, what's good, YouTube, man? It's the teller here to tell to anybody that I listen, and these diamonds gonna get me to listen. And I want everybody to know I'm really on a spiritual mission. Everybody, not to see you today, not to see you around. We outside in nature. We by the highway, so you gonna hear cars roll by, cars talk, and you gonna hear the wind because we in March. For all of y'all, listen to that March Madness. Hey, let me know in the comments which team you going for or whatever. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some people are just controlled by this nature. That one else. Yeah. Some people are just so controlled by what other people say or what other people do that when it gets to you, that their mind already full with bullshit that they can't even see you for who you really are. They already got so many images of you from somebody else's point of view that when they get to you, they can't even take the time to actually understand you for who you are. This is for most people, low vibrational people, not even low vibrational people. I say that as like a broad term, low vibrational people, but it's multiple people that be in low vibration. Some people that be faking like they in high vibration, but they in the low vibration. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be more specific. These be the gossiping people, the people that's always finding trends or looking into trends. They the ones that listen to other people before they even get their own perspective. This is what keeps people trapped in an endless loop of the same gossip. You gotta look past the gossip, because it's like on my brand. This is my brand stand for. And this is the same thing I want y'all to understand. You gotta look past the norm or you're gonna stay on the surface. You gotta give praise to the Most High. Not following this earthly plane, being materialistic, then you good. Because this material, this matter will disappear. Everything that lives will die eventually. That's the curse of life. Why stress so much about life when you're not gonna make it out alive? You're not gonna make your way out of life alive. So why are you stressing so much about it? Life's supposed to be fun and a stepping journey. It's supposed to be a life of accomplishments. You're supposed to find joy in the letdowns and falling down, and the disappointments, the rejections. Those are supposed to be challenges and lessons to push yourself forward and keep moving forward. You'll never love and understand a victory unless you go through a defeat. Somebody who's undefeated only has an ego. People that blow up fast or reach a high status, a high status or a high stature quickly, they don't do nothing but build ego. It's glory. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna use this parable. It's beauty in the struggle, it's ugliness in the success. Slow game builds character. Fast game builds ego. You want to be a person of character, you want to be a person of ego. Just feeding your ego, or you want to feed your soul. You want to actually improve as a person beyond your spiritual growth. This is also what life is about. Life is a season of changes. Life will always change. Nothing in life will stay the same forever. Nothing. It'll be a stone wall, and eventually it'll crumble into small rocks. There'll be a giant tree, eventually it'll wither away, or something about it will be altered. Nothing will ever stay the same. So embrace the change. Change is always around the corner. Be willing to change for the better. Now here's the thing, here's my point. Because some people just got narcissistic, negative mindsets, and they'll just twist every word that I got to say backwards. Look for the positive change in your life. How you see that, is it gonna make you a better person? Before you do anything, before you decide anything, think, is this gonna make me a better person? Is this gonna light a path for me? Is this gonna put me in a better position where I can be a better person? Is this gonna boost my finances or take away from my finances? Do I really need this, or do I just want it for the moment? These are the questions you should ask before making any decision. Is this gonna ruin my life, or is this gonna better my life? I say this while also saying this. You gotta live your life too. You only get one life. So it should be hard work, working on your dreams. You should find a dream. Some people don't even have that. You should find a dream and find out what you need to do as a person. But first off, just keep on the mission of finding your dream. Because as soon as you get on that mission, you might get sidetracked and go the way that you want to go. Or you might get sidetracked and you might be trying to be a model, but you end up being a spokesperson. You end up being this and that. As the journey goes, life will change and put you on the path that it needs to take. But first, you got to take your first steps. Also with that, dream big. Don't dream in your comfort zone or in your surroundings, because that won't do nothing but belittle your mind. Dream so big that it scares you, that when you make it to that dream or you make it close to that dream, you'll just be like, wow, I really just changed my life by just going in the direction that I wanted to go. Focus on yourself and focus on your mission. And if you don't have a mission, really sit down with yourself. You gotta find a place of quiet in this loud world. It's always gonna be loud. It's always gonna be rowdy. It's always gonna be crowded somewhere. But you gotta find places like this. You gotta be the weird guy. You can't be the cool guy all the time. But you gotta find that. You gotta find time to be with yourself spiritually. If not spiritually, mentally, where you can clear yourself out. Because being around different energies and different people all the time, they start building onto your aura, which is the body that you can't see. Have you ever been around somebody and it felt like somebody just drained? It felt like they were just draining your spirit, and you was like, I hate being around them people, because that's what they was doing. They're on a different frequency than you are. Try to limit being around those type of people. If you can motivate them and bring them out of that circumstance, do it. But if they want to stay there, leave them there. You can't force nobody to change. Everybody changes their own pace. Some people can lay up better than they can shoot a three. Some people can shoot a three better than they can dribble. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at their own level. So you gotta have understanding with the fellow man, but also don't let that enslave your mind. Don't be trying so hard to help somebody that you hurt yourself. Always look within, because God is within you. You are a reflection of God. God breathed life into you. He created everything, but He breathed life into you. He made you whole. And to find His wholeness, you gotta look within yourself. God will connect with you once you find yourself. If you lost and walking around and you can't see, how can somebody guide you? You're not going to believe. You're not going to want to hear their voice. Imagine yourself in a dark room, your lights off. Close your eyes. You in a dark room. You can't see nothing. And you just walking around trying to find stuff. And you can't see a thing. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. You looking around trying to find things. You can't find nothing. Did somebody tell you, look, walk with me and follow my voice, and I'll lead you to a path that you will love more than the path that you're trying to seek? People that's from the hood. Oh, wait, who the fuck is you? Nah, nigga. Nah, you trying to fuck me up. You trying to fuck my life up. What's wrong with you? Nah, hell nah. I'm going to keep trying to do what I got to do. Now you stuck in the same pattern. You still walking around. You can't see. Keep your eyes closed. Now let's say you doing the same thing. You walking around in a dark room. You can't see nothing. You just walking around. Then you got some, of God or Jesus. You hear a voice. Hey, follow me. Come this way. I'll lead you to a place of pleasure. And then you hear another voice say, I'll lead you to a life of prosperity where you'll find true wholeness. And they both sound good, but you follow the one of pleasure. Now you're on the devil's path, because that's how he strike you when you're in your darkest moments, when you're in that place where you can't see. You got some, of God, You know God do pleasureful things, but you ain't know all of God because you ain't looked within yourself to understand and how to find that discernment. You never prayed for it either. So now you on this pleasure seat. And now you went this long way with this pleasure site. You got all the pleasures of the world. You done earned all the riches in the world. But now you're unhappy. You have no wholeness. You got all the material gains, but you got no gains spiritually. You got no gains physically. You still the same person, but you got all these gains. You fell for ignorancy. People die from lack of knowledge. Keep your eyes closed. Now, you in a dark room, you walking around. You look within yourself. You took your time to actually listen to yourself. Instead of wandering around all day, you stopped and said, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I in this place? And you started to understand why you're here. Dang, I had the money to pay for this, but I spent it all on liquor. I need to sit down and think about this. I had the money to pay my bills so I don't have to be in a dark house, but I spent it on the weed. Damn, why did I do that? Now you sit down and you think and you look within, and then you hear this voice talking about pleasure. I could take all them bills away. I could do this. I could do that. I could give you a car that you'll be happy with. But you feel just something in your spirit don't feel right about what this voice talking about. I don't want that. Nah. Something about you just don't seem right. You push that voice away. You wait a little bit longer. You're sitting in this dark house, trying to figure out what you're gonna do. Then you hear another voice. It says, well, you messed up. You did wrong. But I forgive you. You forgive me? Why are you forgiving me? Who are you? I'm God. If you walk with me, you'll be on the prosperous path. I'll help you find a way to get rid of all these problems. You're still gonna have to deal with it yourself. I'm gonna be with you though. Okay? It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to go through some challenges. You're gonna have to grow. You're gonna have to be broken down to be built right back up. Your swords are gonna suck for a little bit. But once you get through this, you're gonna fly off. And you're never gonna have to worry about these type of times again. Because you're gonna be a totally different person. You're gonna be transformed. That sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna show you a vision of what I have for you if you follow me. When you follow that voice, now your whole life done changed. Now you dreaming. Now you having visions of your life being better. You having visions of your life of you just sitting in penthouses, talking to the people, heart full of joy, having dreams of different things that you never thought you would ever dream of, being in places that you never thought to even go. And you sit with that voice and it keeps talking to you. And every time it talks to you, it motivates you a little bit more. It builds that fire up a little bit more. It gets you more excited to keep on going with your life. That's the path you should choose. But you'll never find that path if you don't follow God and follow your heart. Follow yourself. Yourself is the most priceless thing that ever existed. Trying to work for somebody will make you seem like you're nothing. They will literally shrink your mind. Shrink your mind to stay in their box. That's why every job is like a big box. So they try to keep your mind in a box to shrink it down. So you keep working and keep working. Life is not meant to be working on a job. Life is meant to be explored, enjoyed, and embraced. We're gonna fall down, but you gotta get back up. You're gonna go up, but you gotta have that character to stay up, or you're gonna go right back down. You gotta have that wisdom to stay away from the people that just worsening your life. That's keeping you back here when you could have been up here. Keep moving forward, y'all. And help me, help you, help the world. I love y'all, man. I want y'all to do better with yourself. I want y'all to encourage yourself. I just got done with a 3-day fast, so the Most High talking to you feel me? Most High God. Most High God. I need y'all to know that. There's a lot of guys, bro. A lot of guys. Different guys, and they promise different things. But the Most High God, he gonna rock with you through everything. Some guys will just leave you there. Well, you fucked up. I fucked your life up. You listen to me. Damn, I thought I knew I thought I knew what you needed, but I really didn't. We just had an experience. Oh well, fuck. You listened to the wrong person. Bye. That's what some guys will do to you. When you on your highs, they with you, or they try to destroy your destiny. One of the two. When you at your highs, they with you. And it's some people. You gotta watch for your people around you. When you high, they with you. When it's time for maintaining, or you on the way of dropping, they start easing away. And as soon as you fall right back down in the same place that you built yourself out of, they gone. They gone. Follow wisdom, y'all. Become philosophers. Write your thoughts down. Spend some time with yourself. Meditate. I have some meditations on this channel. I don't know when. I made one for anxiety and stuff like that. But yeah, find meditation. Find some time to be with yourself. Find some nature. Get around some greenery. I don't be out here like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I be in the house. When I'm in the house, I gotta take moments to meditate. God really had to break me down to make me stop moving. I kept working on my dreams so much that it was giving me anxiety. It was messing with my mind. You gotta take your time. You gotta take some time to really be out, so you can get some wisdom, so you can get some knowledge, so you can find yourself again. You will always be lost following different people. You'll always be lost following the trend. You'll always be lost in the pleasures of the world. What pleasure is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? Thank you. Thank you. Look. Help me, help you, help the world. And leave a comment if this message helps you. I'm probably going to break this down and do this into shorts or something. But I hope y'all get greater every day. Y'all find the light within you or the light outside of you. Find the joy and the glory. And I'll see y'all in the next one.